it's time. It's time we talk about it. How I really feel about Jehovah's Witnesses and what it's like being labeled as
an apostate.
When you leave a high control religion like Jehovah's Witnesses, you're not just leaving a religion. You are leaving your family, your community, your whole entire identity. It changes your whole life. To make things worse, I didn't just leave a religion. I left and then I spoke out about the religion. I started this YouTube channel once I found out the real truth about Jehovah's Witnesses, and I secretly recorded my elders meeting, which is right here if y'all want to go check it out. Okay, I have been speaking out against this religion ever since I found out what really goes down behind closed doors. I love speaking out, but it don't mean that it's easy. I think one of the hardest things about being someone who speaks out is that your family will never see you the same, especially if you have a family that is in this religion and they are heavily devout witnesses, like they're really in it. They're not gonna see you the same because they are trained to view apostates or people that speak out against the religion as angry, mean, bitter, mentally diseased people. That was a hard adjustment for me. It doesn't feel good to have your family see you as the enemy just because you're speaking out for what is right, just because you are stating facts, just because you are not sweeping things under the rug. That is not me. I don't do that. I grew up to do that. I used to do that, but now that I've grown, now that I'm on my own, now that I'm doing things that feels right to me and I'm being authentic in every single thing that I do, I'm not afraid to speak out. Like, I'm not afraid to say when something's not right. I don't care if people don't agree with me. That's not my problem. It's hard when the people that you love the most, your family, sees you as the enemy. And not that they hate me, but it's what they're literally trained to believe about apostates. And it sucks because my family, they're genuinely so loving, so kind. And my whole entire family are Jehovah's Witnesses. And when I mean they in it, I mean they're in the watchtowers. They're in the magazines. All the movies that we had, all the big movies, The Prodigal, These Words Must Be on Our Heart, the dramas that they had, the movies they had, yeah, they were in it. My family was literally in those movies. My family in New York, they're in Bethel. Like, they are in the magazines, they are in the watchtower, they are in the movies, they are in the dramas. They are not just regular witnesses, like they are in this. So when I tell you my family is in this, I mean they're in this. No one in my family has ever done something like this. To speak out against everything that your family believes in, everything that your family loves, it's not easy. Even when you know you're doing the right thing, it brings up this internal conflict, like, oh my god, am I doing the right thing? Like, why do I feel guilty? And it's just because people aren't used to people speaking out, and that's what comes with being the black sheep and being the scapegoat of the family. My family, they're not the villains here. They're not. They're victims too. They're manipulated into seeing anyone who speaks out against Jehovah's Witnesses, even if it's me, as an angry, bitter person who just hates the religion and wants to say a whole bunch of bad stuff about it. When in reality, I'm just stating facts. This is not based upon my opinion about the religion. This is based on facts. This is based on factual information. This is not just me talking out of my booty. Hello, evidence, evidence, evidence. Evidence. I'm fighting for what I know is right. I'm fighting for the teenagers that are suffering right now, for the kids that are suffering right now in this religion. Just because they refuse to see the suffering does not mean it doesn't happen. Ignorance is not gonna save lives. Speaking out is. I'm standing up for the victims. I'm standing up for myself. I'm literally breaking generational curses as we speak. When your mind is under control of someone else, when your mind is under manipulative control, under mind control, it's hard to see the bigger picture. It's hard to see things for what it is because you're literally blinded. I can say this confidently because I was blinded. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. I was fully in this, so I know exactly what it comes with. When you grow up in this religion, your entire life is planned out for you. Your friendships, your schedules, your future goals, everything is already planned out for you. You don't get to decide your life. It's already decided for you. And the worst part is, as a witness, you're taught to believe that this is the only way of life that will make you truly happy, that will bring you true happiness and true peace. It's the only way you will have a fulfilling life. Leaving the religion doesn't mean you're just walking away from, faith. You're walking away from your church. No, you're walking away from yourself. You're walking walking away from your entire life. You're walking away from everything you've ever known. And when you speak out after leaving, you are labeled as a mentally diseased, bitter, angry apostate, and someone who's very dangerous, someone who just makes up lies just to say bad things about the religion, someone who just is mean and nasty and says all this stuff. Imagine your family seeing you that way. Imagine your family seeing you as someone who is just bitter, angry, hates religion, wants to just talk a whole bunch of shit. They see me this way not because they want to, but because they're programmed to, because they are trained to see me this way. I'm not here to bash the witnesses. I'm not here to say a whole bunch of bad stuff about ordinary witnesses. That is not my issue. A lot of them, just like my family, are good, loving, caring people who have been manipulated into believing that this is the truth and this is the way of life, when it's really dangerous and ending people's lives. The real people that I'm upset at, the real people that I'm speaking out against, is the governing body. The governing body is who controls Jehovah's Witnesses. They are the puppet. They're the ones that control everything. They're the puppet masters pulling the strings, manipulating families, tearing families apart, driving wedges between families, and just ruining lives, ending lives. No, I don't care what you think. That is not okay. The governing body has created a system for Jehovah's Witnesses to believe that if you ever question the governing body, that means you're questioning God, because they are God's voice. They've gaslit an entire religion to believe that they are the truth. And please do not even get me started on the lack of accountability when it comes to how they handle child abuse cases. All them scandals in the organization, all the cases, they hide so much from regular members. There's so many things that regular members, regular Jehovah's Witnesses don't even know about the religion because they're told to not look at anything having to do with Jehovah's Witnesses. If you're not getting it from jw.org, it's a lie. If you're getting it from the news, you're getting it from other people, it's a lie. That is my issue. When people are controlling the information you can look at, you can read, that is not okay. That is manipulation. And when you try to tell your family, when you try to tell people the truth about the governing body, when you try to hold the governing body accountable, they weaponize your family against you. They use your family as a way to manipulate you and control you, to shut the hell up. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna use your family to ignore you. I'm gonna use your family to shun you. I'm gonna use your family to gaslight you. I'm gonna use your family to guilt you. And the family doesn't even know that's what they're doing, but that's what they're being manipulated to do. And you know what? I am angry. You're damn right I'm angry. I'm angry that so many families are being torn apart. I'm angry at so many children that had to refuse blood transfusions and died on that hospital bed just because their religion told them, oh no, you can't get a blood transfusion because we said so. Do you know how many people are dying, have died, have ended their life? How many children are being abused right now and they're not being protected? When they tell the elders about the abuse, when they tell their parents about the abuse, nothing happens. They are told not to tell the police. That is why I'm angry. I'm angry that so many lives are being ruined, so many families are being ruined, so many children's lives, their entire lives are being ruined. Children never asked to be born. Children never asked to be on this earth. Children never said, hey, can you please, I want to come onto this earth. No, they didn't have a choice. Parents are the ones that sign up to have children, not the other way around. Children aren't the parents, and parents aren't the children. Parents decided to bring children into this world. For children to be brought into this world without a choice and to be subjected to abuse is disgusting, and I'm always gonna speak out about it. Child abuse is not okay. Not only as Jehovah's Witnesses, but this society has become so desensitized to child abuse, to just sweeping things under the rug. Oh, well, that's how the world is, get over it. Oh, well, that happens all the time. Okay, and that does not make it okay. That does not make it okay. Just because it happens all the time does not make it okay. Just because that's what happened back in your day and no one ever spoke out before does not make it okay. Child abuse will never be okay. Abuse, period, will never be okay. Mind control will never be okay. Manipulation will never be okay. And I'm not gonna shut up. I don't care if you see me as the angry, bitter apostate. You're damn right I'm angry. Who wouldn't be angry? Children are being abused and it's not being reported to the police. Hello? Can we use our common sense? It's called being a human being. It's called being humane. It does not have to happen to you for it to matter to you. There's no reason children should have to suffer. They never asked to be here. We have to realize that our voice is powerful. powerful. When we speak out, we save lives. We cannot just sit down and shut up and put it under the rug and then wonder why the world is so effed up. Our voice is powerful. Saying something is powerful. If you want to see change in the world, you have to become the change you want to see. In the Jehovah's Witness religion, they have mastered the art of emotional and spiritual abuse. They gaslight kids into believing that they are inherently bad. They're responsible for other people's lives. This is literally what we grew up reading. My book of Bible stories, my book of Bible nightmares. This is what we grew up believing. Every single night, I would have to read these stories. I would have to believe that, oh, if I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, if I'm not a good person, if I don't do everything, if I don't stay in line, I'm gonna die in Armageddon. The whole world is just gonna become a fire. He gonna come down with his fire with his little white horses and he gonna kill me. And this is what I grew up to believe as a child. They make children believe that their worth only comes from obeying the organization, only comes from obeying what they say. That is abuse, and that is not okay. I don't care about your opinion. I don't care if you don't agree with me. One of the biggest reasons that I speak out is because of the kids and the teens still stuck in this religion. They didn't ask to be here. They did not ask to be born. They did not ask to be Jehovah's Witnesses. They did not ask to be in this religion. They didn't choose this life, yet they're the ones suffering the most. I genuinely had a lot of love for people in my congregation. It was a Caribbean congregation. My congregation was filled with kids. It was probably about 70% kids, 30% adults. Our congregation was big. I grew up with these people. I literally grew up with these kids. I saw them as my little brothers. I saw them as my little sisters. I always saw myself in them, and I always felt so connected to them. I loved them like they were my siblings. I cared so much for them. I always knew I want to be a good role model for them. I remember growing up, I wanted to be the perfect Jehovah's Witness for them. I wanted to be the best role model so they could look up to me. And then it's like now that I woke up, I see them suffering. Like I remember, I know they're suffering. I know what they're going through. That is why I'm doing this. That is why I'm speaking out. That is why I'm so passionate about this, because I'm doing it for them. Like I hope one day they can see this video. I hope one day they can know that they're so loved, that they can get out of this, that they can escape. Now it's our time. Now it's our generation's time. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for my Gen Z, my millennials. I'm here for y'all. Not everybody's gonna understand me. Not everybody's gonna understand what I do and why I do what I do. That's not my problem. I'm not in charge of how you perceive information. I'm not in charge of how you see things in life, how you view life. That's not my job. That is not my job. I'm all about spreading love, spreading awareness, spreading peace. I just want people to be aware. I just want you to be aware. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, I want you to be aware. Even if you don't believe it, that's fine. Because I know that there are people out there who need this advice, who need this video, who needed someone like me. Just like how I needed someone like me when I was younger, I'm gonna do that for y'all. This is why I'm here. I started this for you guys. I want you guys to know that your suffering is not forever. Y'all can get out of this. Stop living your life for other people. It's okay. You're going to be okay. I promise you, you're gonna get through this. No one has ever walked a day in your shoes. No one has ever felt your thoughts. No one has ever felt your emotional pain, your mental pain. No one has ever felt your trauma. You are the only one that will ever truly understand you, that will ever have your memories, have your understanding. You are the one. No one's coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. Don't let people speak on your name. Don't let people control your life. Even if you have to believe it mentally, take back control of your life. You are in charge of your life. You can literally create your life. You can create your dream reality. It is not just a dream. It can be your reality right now. You just have to decide. You just have to do it. Listen, I'm living my dream life right now. I have so many more goals that I want to accomplish, but when I tell you I've come so far, I'm still pushing forward. I'm still pushing through because I know my purpose. I'm not worried because I know the truth is gonna come out. Y'all know Jaguar, right? The girl who's been speaking out against Diddy and Jay-Z and J-Lo and all those people for years. Y'all remember when people would just say, oh, she's crazy, oh, she's just angry, oh, she's just bitter, oh, just because she didn't get fame and fortune. And look what's happening now. They getting Diddy, they getting Jay-Z. You already know who's next. Cat Williams was not lying, y'all. That's why I'm not stressed. I know the governing body is going to get what's coming to them. The truth is gonna come out. If it doesn't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse. The truth is gonna come out regardless. The governing body, the people that are controlling and manipulating members, they gonna get what's coming to them. The people who get it, get it. If you don't get it, that's on you, and that's not my problem. The people with actual logic, with critical thinking skills, that are not blinded by trauma, that are not blinded by ignorance, that are not blinded blinded by refusing to see the truth, that are not blinded by family, that are not blinded by pleasing other people, that are not blinded by their own ego. The people that actually have logic and critical thinking skills, they're gonna see it for what it is. They're not even gonna question it. A lot of people are not gonna be able to receive this message. A lot of people are gonna be upset. A lot of people are gonna be mad, and a lot of me is not going to care. My message is to just spread awareness and to reach out to those who already see the truth, but they're just suffering on the inside. That's who I'm talking to. That's who my audience is. I'm not worried about the little haters. I don't care about y'all. But as for the people that get it, you get it, girl. I know you get it. You understand? Our generation is different. We don't play about, we will cancel you. We will end you. Our generation does not play. They don't understand our generation. They don't understand that we are the change. It ends with us. Jehovah's Witnesses, Watchtower, it ends with us. We're not bringing this into our generation. We don't play. If they coming for Diddy, if they coming for Jay-Z, you best believe Lil Watchtower, oh, we gonna come for you. This is your life. You are the main character of your life. You literally get to decide what your life looks like. You are in full control of your life. Stop letting life run you and you start to run life. You don't have to listen to what people say. You don't have to listen to their negativity. Don't listen to pessimistic people. They're not happy. I'm telling you, you can be happy, bro. You can be so happy. Especially if you were a Jehovah's Witness and you're no longer a Jehovah's Witness. Do you understand the power that you have to wake up from this and to heal from this and to deconstruct? You're the baddest bee. When you come from a cult, that's nothing to be embarrassed about. That's nothing to be ashamed about. That's so badass. Like, yeah, I grew up in a cult and now I'm a millionaire. Like, ooh. And now I'm living my best life and now I'm happy. When you rise from this, when you rise from being a Jehovah's Witness, no one can talk to you. It gives you a different type of confidence because no one can play you. No one can manipulate you. No one can play in your face. No one can say nothing. There's nothing you can do that affects me. You have the power to change your life and you can shape your life however you want it to be. People are gonna try to silence you. People are gonna try to scare you. People are gonna try to manipulate you. People are gonna try to talk shit about you. People are gonna try to put you down. People are gonna try to talk bad on your name. People are gonna talk behind your back and then in front of your face they're gonna be silent, not support you. You need to listen to me right now because I'm telling you this message. They don't know your life. They don't know your pain. They don't know your purpose. Let them talk. Let whoever think whatever. Let whoever think whatever. Let them talk. Focus on you. Focus on your goals. Focus on your work. Focus on being the baddest bee. Let your results talk for you. You won't have to say nothing. Let your results talk for you. You won't have to say nothing. Let your results talk for you. You won't have to say nothing. A lot of us can feel guilty for hurting your family. You're not hurting your family. You're doing what's best for you. You may feel guilty for just living authentically, living in your truth. Feel bad for other. You're not responsible for other people's emotions. You're not responsible for what they believe. Like, that's their emotions. Let them deal with it. They're grown adults. You are allowed to do what you want to do. It's literally your life. I know you never grew up believing that because you were taught that you need to give, you need to be a people pleaser, you need to please other people, but now it's time to please you. Because it's your life. They're just using guilt as a weapon, okay? You can't let it affect you. You are not doing anything wrong by choosing your happiness. You're choosing yourself, because if you don't choose yourself, no one's ever going to choose you. No one's ever gonna put you on. No one is ever going to value you. No one is ever going to respect you until you respect yourself, until you value yourself, until you know yourself, until you know who you are. No one is ever going to know who you are. You need to be the one to put yourself on. The governing body is scrambling because they can't hide it. The truth is being revealed. You're damn right. This isn't about revenge. This is about justice. I grew up on Law and Order. I grew up with Olivia Benson. I grew up with Olivia Pope. You really think I'm not gonna speak out? You really think I'm just gonna, be quiet? The hell? We are the generation that says enough. We are not playing the little JW rules no more. And this isn't about hating our parents or hating our families or hating other Jehovah's Witnesses or ordinary Jehovah's Witnesses. This is what it means to really truly value yourself, respect yourself, know yourself, love yourself. You show up to the world differently when you love yourself truly. You start to see things differently. Your JW parents, your JW family, your elders, whoever you have a close relationship with, they can't tell us how to run our generation. We are not here to fix them. We're here to fix us. This is for all the Jehovah's Witness teenagers that cry themselves to sleep at night, wondering if their suffering is going to be forever. This is for all the children that are suffering, wondering if anyone's ever going to protect them, if anyone's ever going to speak out for them, if anyone is ever going to come and save them. This is for all the young adults, people in their 20s, 30s, whatever age, who are just dying to escape their home, who just want to escape, who just want a happy life, who just want to live their dreams, who just want to be happy and at peace. peace. This is for every single woman, every single person that has ever been told you are not enough, you're not valuable, you're not worthy, you're not obedient enough, you're not doing enough. They're wrong. You are powerful, you are loved, you are worthy, you are unstoppable, you are confident, you are needed, you are deserving, you are perfect, you are everything. You can do anything you want. I don't care where you come from, where you live, how much money's in your account, what type of parents you have, how you grew up, it doesn't matter. When you tapped in mentally, no one can tell you anything. No one can tell you anything. It doesn't matter what they think. What did Kanye West say? The truth will sound crazy in a world full of lies. This world wants you not to believe in yourself, bro. You gotta believe in your truth. You gotta stay authentic. You gotta be yourself no matter what they say. This is all peace. This is all love. I'm spreading awareness and spreading love. I hope everyone is just happy doing what they do. Just live your life. As long as you're not forcing your beliefs on someone else, as long as you're not hurting other people, you're good, bro. Like, just live your life and do what makes you happy. Bye. And don't forget to like, and subscribe to the channel if you want more tips.